In this video, I'm going to be doing a Namecheap website builder tutorial, going over creating a website with the Namecheap website builder step by step from start to finish. I'll be going over every aspect of the Namecheap website builder, even going over how to do the SEO setup of the pages you create so you are set up for success in your website creation journey. You'll see the discount amounts for Namecheap hosting for the first year, or you'll get the best discounted price with the 2-year term. Plus, you'll get a free domain name that includes free domain privacy on annual plans. I provide the link to Namecheap in the description below, so you can easily follow along with me in this quick and easy Namecheap tutorial. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link, meaning I receive a commission from Namecheap at no extra cost to you. Let's get started with the Namecheap website builder tutorial. If you haven't already, feel free to click the link in the description below to be taken to Namecheap. You'll be on the Namecheap shared hosting plans page. You'll see 3 different plans you can choose from: the Stellar, Stellar Plus, and Stellar Business Plan. You'll see the billing cycle is set to yearly by default. If you click this, you can change the term to monthly, yearly, or every 2 years. The monthly plans, you won't receive a discounted price, and the free domain name and domain privacy isn't included. The yearly term, you'll get a great Namecheap discount. The 2-year term, you'll save the most money on your Namecheap hosting purchase. If you click data center location, you can choose the data center you want. You can choose between US, UK, and EU. The cost of the plans will vary depending on the data center you choose. Here's the UK pricing for the 2-year term and EU pricing for the 2-year term. I'm going to select the US data center. Now let's go over the Namecheap plans. The Stellar plan, you'll get a free domain name and free domain privacy if going with an annual term. It includes 3 websites, 20 gigabytes of SSD storage, and 30 domain-based mailboxes. The Stellar Plus plan, you'll receive a free domain name and domain privacy if going with an annual term. This plan comes with unlimited websites, unmetered SSD, unlimited domain-based mailboxes, and auto backup. The Stellar Business Plan comes with a free domain name and domain privacy if going with an annual term. This plan comes with unlimited websites, 50 gigabytes of SSD storage, unlimited domain-based mailboxes, and auto backup in cloud storage. Click the Get Started button on the plan you want to select. I'll choose the Stellar plan for this tutorial. You'll now be on the domain name connection page. You can select new domain name or existing domain name if you already have one. I'm going to select new domain name. Scroll down to the Find a Domain Name. Enter in the domain name that you'd like to have. Once you type it in, it'll begin checking to see if that domain is available. If it's available, you'll see the green check mark and your domain showing green. You can scroll through the domain extensions if you'd like. You'll notice it'll give you lots of domain extensions for free. You won't receive top-level domain extensions like .com, .net, .org, and more for free. You'll see on my .com domain the cost for the year. I've included a domain promo code you can enter at checkout with the link in the description to save you more money than the price you see here. We'll be entering the promo code in the next section. Go ahead and click Connect to Hosting to proceed. You'll see the new domain name and the price. You'll see the total amount for your Namecheap purchase. Click the Add to Cart button. You'll see the promo code section over to the right. Enter the promo code I've included in the description with the link. Click Apply. You'll see a notification show up here at the top. You'll just need to create a free Namecheap account to use the promo code. I'm going to click Create a Free Account. Input the information you'd like. Click Create Account and Continue. Paste the promo code. Click Apply. You'll now see the discounted amount showing. Click Confirm Order to proceed. Next, you can change the term for your domain name if you'd like. If you click 1 year, you can select how many years you want to purchase your domain name for. Next to it, you can toggle on auto renew if you like, so that the domain auto renews at the end of the term. You'll see domain privacy being enabled. I recommend keeping this enabled as it keeps your personal information private and secure so that spammers and telemarketers don't get a hold of your personal information and start calling you and emailing you about offers of their services. This comes free. You can toggle auto renew to on if you like. Next, you'll see premium DNS. You can choose to enable this or not. This is an extra cost. Premium DNS delivers 100% DNS uptime and DDoS protection with ultra-fast DNS responses worldwide. Next, if you click 1 year, you can change the term for your Namecheap hosting. You can toggle auto renew on or off. If you scroll down to improve your site, you'll see some Namecheap extras. All these are completely optional and up to you whether you want any of them. Let's start with the first one, the SSL. Namecheap does come with a free Let's Encrypt SSL certificate for your site, so this add-on is if you want to purchase an SSL certificate from them. You get the SEO boost with the free Let's Encrypt SSL certificate. Next is VPN. VPN will protect your privacy and you can browse the web fast and secure. You can unblock websites that might be blocked in your country and gain internet freedom. The WordPress hosting is if you want to use Namecheap's WordPress hosting for your site if you'll be building your site with WordPress. Business email is email ending in your domain name. You'll get free email accounts with the Stellar plan and unlimited with the Stellar Plus and Stellar Business. This isn't necessary unless you need more than the 30 that the Stellar plan comes with. The website builder is included free, so this is automatically added. Premium DNS will give you 100% uptime guarantee, faster DNS speeds for website speed, and it secures your domain and closes any security gaps. You won't have to worry about data leaks and lost connections of your site with this add-on. Lastly, Social Media Manager. This will allow you to post, reply, or share on social media platforms in seconds in one place. Click the Confirm Order button when you are ready to proceed. You're now going to log in if you already have a Namecheap account or create an account over to the right. Click the Create Account and Continue button to proceed. Next, you want to enter your payment information in. You can pay via card by entering your card information in. You can select PayPal or account funds. You can make a payment via Bitcoin with account funds. If you click account funds, this notice that shows up, you can click add funds. You just want to be logged in with the login details you use for creating your Namecheap account. You can then add funds via card, PayPal, or Bitcoin. Scroll down and it'll list out the receipt details. You can select the drop down if you need to change this. Scroll down and you'll see the renewal settings for your purchase. You can select or unselect how you want to. When you are done, click the Continue button. You'll now be on the Order Review page. Scroll down to the bottom and accept the terms and conditions. Click the Pay Now button to complete your Namecheap purchase. The Namecheap order will now begin processing. When it's done, you'll be on the thank you for your purchase page. Namecheap will now email you your receipt. Scroll up to the top under the username you created. From the drop-down, click Dashboard. You'll now be in the Namecheap dashboard. From the Namecheap dashboard, find the hosting list in the left side menu. Click it. It'll now list out your hosting subscriptions. Click the Go to cPanel button to the right. You'll be on the cPanel page. You'll see the exclusive for Namecheap customers section. You'll see Website Builder. Click this. It'll now take you to the Website Builder. Select a template page. On the left-hand side, you'll see categories you can select from to pull up themes based on that. From the categories, I'll click All Templates. You can now scroll through lots of website templates you can choose from. If you hover over a template and click the preview button, you'll be able to preview what that theme looks like. When you are ready to select a template, click the select button. Something I want to mention is you can choose any template you like, even if it's for something other than what your site is going to be about. You can easily make the template your own. If you're going to have an e-commerce site, you can click the e-commerce category to view e-commerce templates. Under the random templates category, you can create a blank template if you want to create a site from scratch without using a template pre-made from the Namecheap website builder. If you want to import your site that exists somewhere else, click Website Import at the bottom of the categories. You can now type in the web URL of your website to begin importing. I'll now click the select button on a theme I like. I'll choose this one for this tutorial and then make it my own. Once it's loaded, you'll be on the website builder page where you can begin in creating and editing your site. To make changes to a text on the page, just click where you want to edit. Click Edit Text or double click on the text area you want to edit. Both will take you to the same place like seen here. I'll highlight the text and change it to My Demo Website. You'll see up here at the top, you can make the text bold, italic, underline it. If you click the A, you can then change the color of the text. You'll see you can change the alignment of the text. You can easily create a numbered list. You can insert a bulleted list. In the link icon, you can link out the text to a page you'd like. If you click the pencil icon where you see the title and heading text, it'll bring you to a page where you can change the text to be different types of headings, titles, normal paragraph text, and much more. You'll see font. Click from the drop down and you can select between different fonts you want. If you click the pencil icon next to fonts, it'll give you even more options you can choose from for your font selection. I'll click the X button. You can easily change the sizing of the text. You can change the height and spacing. You can edit things like the alignment, style, and color. Click the Apply button to apply the changes. You can undo and redo changes by clicking the undo icon at the top and the redo icon at the top. If you hover over the Publish button, click the Save Draft button to save your changes so you don't lose your work you've worked on. Click the Publish button whenever you want to publish changes you've made to show live on your site. If you click the Preview button, you can preview the changes you've made to your site. You can view your changes on widescreen, desktop, tablet, and mobile devices. I'll click the Close Preview tab. Next, let's go over changing the image for a section. I'm going to click here in the section. You'll see over to the right, under Layout, the image showing under Background. Click the pencil icon. Where you see the image, click the pencil icon. It'll now show images. If you click the Upload New File button, you can then upload an image from your computer. If you click Free Gallery, it'll give you images you can use free. In the search bar, you can type in something you are looking for. I'll type in business. It'll pull up images related to business. If you see one you like, click on it and then click the Select button. It'll now add the image to the section on the page. If you click Picture, Video URL, you can put in a URL for the picture or a video you want to use. Click the Select button to add it to the page. If you click the Full Media Library button, it'll pull up all the images you have uploaded into the Namecheap website builder. I've uploaded a picture I want to use for this tutorial. I'll just select it. I'll click the Select button. It'll now place the image in the section. Next, you can change the opacity for the image. You can move the toggle left and right to the position you like. You'll see the background color. You can choose a background color to use with the opacity to change the look of the picture. If I choose a blue color and then drag the opacity over, you'll see the blue color starting to show. I'll click a black color. I'll move the opacity over. I'm now going to double click the text. I'll highlight it and then choose the A drop down to change the color. I'll select white. You can now see the text better. The button showing here in the top section, if you click it, over to the right where you see the text, you can change the name of it. Where you see URL, click the pencil icon and you can link the button to a current page on your site or click web address to enter a URL of a page and more. You can change the font. If you click color, you can change the color of the font. If you click background, you can change the background color of the button. If you click the hover tab, you can then change the color of the font and the background of the button color when someone hovers over the button. I'll show you an example. Here's the button, and if I hover over it, you'll see it'll change. If you click the button, you can drag it and make it bigger or smaller, however you'd like it. Now I want to show you how to add a new section to the page. You'll see up here at the top a bunch of different things you can add to the page. I'll select layout and drag it into the page wherever I want the new section to be. You can now choose the layout style you want. I'll choose this one by clicking on it. You'll now see the click to add in each part of the new section. I'll click to add. It'll now pull up a bunch of things you can add to the section. You'll also find those selections up at the top where you can click on one and drag it in. I'm going to click picture. You can choose the different styles of images. You'll see icons listed below if you want to add an icon. I'll select this one. I'm going to select an image I already have uploaded. It'll now place it in that section of the page. I'll now click to add in the right section and click text. I can now scroll through what I want to choose. I'll select H2. I'll change it to say about us. I'll make it bold. You'll notice the about us is up at the top of the page. If you click the about us text section, then drag it up, it'll move the text down so you can place it how you want it. Up at the top, I'll drag in the text underneath about us. I'll choose a paragraph text. It'll now add it in. I can click the paragraph section and drag it up to move it down how I want it. If you right click on something, you can duplicate it if you want to duplicate it. You can copy and paste. You can click remove to remove that from the page. An easy way to add things to different sections of the page is to click something. I'll click this title here. I'll copy it and I'll paste it in above. It can make creating your site even faster without having to click into text like I just showed you. If you want to add a link, highlight what you want to link. I'll select this. I'll click the link icon. I can now choose to link the text to a page on my website. I can enter a web address and more. I can change the link title. I can select to have the link open in a new window, have it as a no-follow link, or have it open as a pop-up. To add content to your site, just click something above and drag it in wherever you'd like it to go. If you want to change the background color, click this section. Over to the right, click background and you can change the color how you want it. You can also change the border. If you scroll down to spacing, You can change the spacing if you need to for the section and do it by device. If you click visibility, you can select what devices you want to show it on or not show it on. All of this can be done on anything on the site. If you click animation and click effect, you can add animation effects. Click the play button to replay the effect and what it will do. You can change the direction of the effect, how long it should last under duration, the delay of it, or select loop to have it loop. If you click hover, you can change the animation effect and all the settings on hover. The next thing I want to go over is blocks. If you hover over blocks in the top menu, you can drag it in wherever you'd like it. You can also just click it. You can now choose through different categories from the left side menu. It'll populate pre-made block templates you can add to a page of your site to make creating your site even easier. I'll click About Us. I'm going to choose one. I'll select this one. It's now going to add it into the page. If you want to move it or any section to a different order, you'll see in the top left this move icon. You can then scroll up or down to where you want it on the page. If you click social at the top, you can then choose from different types of social media things to show on your page. If you click advanced, you can add advanced options to your site. Commerce is where you can add products to sell on your site with all the different payment gateways to accept payment. If you click in the product section and click edit products, you can now begin editing your products. The SEO tab will let you do the SEO of your products. If you click add item, you can add a new product for your online store. From the product section, you'll see over to the right all the different options for your online store. If you scroll down to the settings section, you'll see you can input the price and some other options. If you click listing, it'll give you more options for your listing and categories of products on your site. Next, I want to cover how to edit or add a contact form to your page and have it notify you via email. To add a form to the page, drag the form to where you want it. You can now choose from different contact forms to choose from. Click one you like and it'll add it to the page. I'll click on the form. Over to the right, you can select or unselect different options you want to show in the form field. You can click into it and change it to whatever you'd like. You'll see you can select or unselect it where you see the red asterisk to make it a required or not required part to fill out. Under options, you'll see how did you find us and then the selections underneath. You can change this to whatever you want. When they click the question, they can select the answers you put in from the drop-down. You can add an attachment field if you want them to add attachments. You can add checkboxes with anything you like they can select. Where you see submit button text, you can change it to say whatever you like. You'll see URL after submit. You can place a URL here to where they are redirected to after they hit submit. If you click email settings, you can then select the email address where the form is sent, as well as the email the form is from to the site visitor who filled the form out. You can put the subject you want in the message showing the form was sent. You can change the maximum size of attachments and many more things. Now let's cover maps in case you want to showcase a map on your site. From the top, you can drag the map in to wherever you'd like it. You can now scroll through different map selections you can select from. I'll choose this one. It's now added to the page. If you click on it, over to the right, you'll want to add the address you want to be used for the map. I'll select a random address. The zoom level will control what the map will look like displayed on your site. Theme will allow you to choose the map to be shown light, dark, or monochrome. If you choose monochrome, click color and you can change the color of the map. Map type, you can choose the map type for your map. If you click size, you can change the sizing of the map shown on your site. Lastly, you'll see API key. You want to put in your Google Maps API key to have the map be active on your site. To do this, just click API key from Google. It'll take you to this page. Click Go to Credentials page. Click Create Projects. Put in the project name. You could just put in your site or business name. Put in the address and click Create. It'll then give you your API key you can copy and paste into the API key field. Now let's cover the header area of your site. If you click into the header area, you can change the background color over to the right. If you want to have a completely different header show, you can right-click in the header section, click Remove to remove it. Now click Blocks in the top menu. Click Header in the left side menu. You can scroll through different header styles to choose from. I'll select this one. It's now added to your site. To edit the menu, click it in the menu area and click Edit Menu. Over on the left, you can choose between the different pages. You'll see the X button. Click this to remove that page from the menu. You can drag the order of the menu by clicking something and dragging it up or down where you want it. You can change the menu name. You can select between the pages of your website, a web address, and more. You can select to have it open in a new window, have it be a nofollow link, or open as a pop-up. If you want to add a new menu item, click New Menu Item and you can put the name of it and if it's going to link to a page on your site, a URL, or a pop-up. Now let's go over adding a logo to your site. If you just want plain text as your logo, you can click the text and put in your site name. Namecheap offers a free logo maker. If you click the link in the description below, hover over Apps in the top menu. Click Logo Maker. You'll be on the free logo maker page. Type in your brand's name and it'll walk you through the steps on creating a free logo to be used for your site. Now let's go over the footer area of your site. If you click into the footer, you can change the background color from the right. You can click in anywhere and change or remove what you want. You can add stuff in from the top. If you want a completely new footer, click the section of the footer and click Remove. Click Blocks in the top. Click Footer in the left side menu. You can scroll through pre-made footer block templates. If you find one you like better than your current footer, click it. It'll add it to the footer area where you can edit how you want. Now let's scroll up to the top of the page. You'll see New Reset. You can change your website template here, reset your template back to how it was before you did anything, or import a site you own from a URL. You'll see it says Home at the top left, and it'll list out the pages of your site. Click the page you want to go to start editing it. I'll click the About Us page. You can then start editing the page. You'll see the settings icon at the top right of the page. Hover over this and click Pages. This will pull up the pages for your site. If you don't want the page indexed, you can select this option. If you click SEO, you can enter SEO info for the page like the title, description, an image, and keywords. For the home page, you can't change the user-friendly URL as this will be the domain name of your site. If I click About Us, you can then change the user-friendly URL to About or whatever you'd like. You'll see preview at the bottom. You can preview what your site info looks like on search engines, browser, and social networks. If you click background, you can change the background of the page. If you click scripts, you can add scripts. From the settings tab, I'll click styles. You can change the font size for your site here, line height and spacing, font colors, and more. If you click links, you can change the color of your links on the site and on link hover, and more. The Advanced tab gives you some advanced options. I'll click the X button. From the Settings tab, I'll click Favicon. This is where you can upload the favicon for your site. From the Settings tab, if you click Settings, you'll have a bunch of general website settings you can select from if you want. If you click Meta Information, you can add meta tags. There's some advanced options like robots.txt, custom.htaccess, and floating block. If you click Cookie Policy, you can enable Cookie Policy Block. And if you click Analytics, you can add your Google Analytics tracking ID, Facebook tracking ID, Yandex tracking ID, and Google Search Console verification code. If you hover over the Publish button in the top right and click Backup Restore, you can download a backup of your site to restore it later if you need to. If you click Restore, you can upload the backup you downloaded to restore to that version of the backup. You can also select Choose Auto Backup Version to restore. It'll list out the most recent backup you can restore to. When you are ready to publish your site, click the Publish button and your changes will be live on your site. You now know how to use the Namecheap website builder to start creating your site and making edits to it using the drag and drop editor. That is my Namecheap website builder tutorial. Give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment letting us know if the tutorial was helpful or not, as the comments help improve our tutorials. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more Namecheap hosting tutorial videos.